one brake assembly. Wacko neighbors. But anyway, though, this is a brake assembly. What year is that thing? 03?
An 03 250 Sport Track. Honda.
Shows how to put the brakes on it. Flat end goes to the flat side. Come on, homie, I could already been done.
It's done.
Rounds, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. See how it's round? It goes over here to the spline side. No, it's not spline side, it's fixed.
It's just round.
Over here is just the spline.
On this side. Flat on that side. So that when actuate said brakes, they spread apart. Then into the drum.
Into the drum.
Now we go to the four-wheel.
Now we go to the four-wheel. Videoing.
Here on one.
Alrighty. This right here, I kind of like this and I kind of don't, because I feel that it's weak, and you can see here that this collar's getting some wear in it.
Yeah, those splines are looking in.
There's two bearings over here on this side where my finger's at, and they don't feel too terribly great. And then there's one bearing up here in this cover. Now you cannot forget about this spacer right here. It takes part of the load.
Put some grease in there first.
My handy dandy grease gun here.
Courtesy of Mark Southern.
Courtesy of Mark Southern. You the man. You the man.
I'll put more than that in there. Fill that sucker up. Where there's grease, water has a hard time going.
Yes, sir. Oil works good too, but it reminds me I need to do rear end oil in that. For 6 months if y'all ride them hard. Make sure you get that O-ring back down in there. Hammer go. If y'all raw dog them and ride them hard every 6 months, you should change out your rear end oil, because that stuff, it cooks. Okay, I believe it's seated. Now, what will rag do? What we'll do here, if you can do it, I'll get T-shirt courtesy of Charleston Area Medical Center. You can feed your rag through here, pull it out the other side. Now, it might be hard to do here because I got bearings in it, so I'm probably not going to do it. But if you got to get that mud clear, that's filthy. A lot of it's grease. We've got a grease fitting in ours. Not that hard to do, just
custom modified.
Custom modified. Cost us about, what's the cost of a fitting? About $1?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, unless you're me and you got mine connections, and they're freaking free.
The drill bit, the tap.
The drill bit's free, the tap's free. It's all free. It's all free.
10 minutes of time.
Yeah.
You got a grease fitting.
You got a grease fitting. Now what you want to do is you want to take your inner seals out. I know you think that's wild, but your inner seals on your bearings, just your bearings. Every bearing has a seal in it. And they have seals on two sides. There's little blue things in these moose bearings. These sit side by side in here. So the ones you're driving first, you want to take both of them out. And the one on the outside, you want to take the inside one out.
That way the grease can get into the bearing.
I hope that makes sense.
Then you pump it into the fitting.
Well, this is brake dust. I was running sintered metal brake shoes on this, and they disintegrated. I don't know why they disintegrated, but they disintegrated. How long is that?
They didn't last long.
Well, I ran them in that Recon.
Well, that's true. They did get in that thing too. They were used.
They were used. But they were still 3/4 life. We're up to their own video length.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes, so it doesn't really matter. What we got here? Oh Lord, here comes trouble.
Felicia's home.
Here comes trouble. She's ruin the video.
She threw her full on the Gen 4 today.
Did she?
Yes, she did. First try.
Get out of my shot! Goof.
Move that jack.
Chris and Nick, move that jack.
Move that.
Okay, I think I'm ready for that. Okay. Axle, be gentle, be easy. Feel your bearings. feel them. That's in. Now,
rotate another hole around.
Okay, I got you. Now you're supposed to run RTV on these. I'm going to get 0 life out of these shoes and almost no life out of these bearings, so I'm not going to see it.
Ain't no sense.
I'm going to be putting bearings in it in the next 3 months.
Just be wasting RTV.
Now what we got going on here now, these beam jobbers. Let's go all the way around. What a bucket.
They only made 6,000 of those.
I don't care.
6,500. The 1986 Cougar XR7.
But it's a turbocharged bucket, so.
Turbo 4 with 140 horsepower.
I'm a sucker for turbos.
You just like how they sound.
That's all it is. Well, I like Copperhead Marine or Charlie. I like some turbos. Man, he takes care of his equipment, man. Y'all see him. Man, they're decked out. Look at this old 1970 something motor grader. Air conditioning, stereo, CB, man. What did he put in it for motor? He put a Detroit diesel in it. Originally come with 3304 probably.
Good job on the full.
Where's my quality craftsman tools?
So tell Christopher's viewers what you did.
Hey, I did a flip for the first time on the gym floor and nailed it.
Get her done. She's off cheerleading. The cross pattern on these, or you'll crack this aluminum. Well,
I personally like to start the brake cables through the thing and then rotate the housing up on it. Makes it a little easier, but
yeah, he's a goof.
you know.
Men who do things differently. You know, we need a shop instead of a freaking driveway.
We do.
We need a shop bad.
And not that junk building right there.
Do not buy those.
Those things are
Don't.
garbage.
Please
They
don't.
sweat. They get hot. They're useless.
They ain't what the metal they're made out of. Alright, you can take 5 there.
Turn it off.
Put the axle nuts on here. A little shot of grease here.
Make sure the flared one goes on first.
Flared one's gotta go on first.
Show the difference in the flared one.
It's got a flare to it there. This one here don't. It's
That's just square. And that's got a flare.
And I don't have a wrench big enough. I got a pipe wrench, but we're gonna use some quality cobalt tools.
Aren't those Moonies?
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't that his backup shifter?
This is backup shifter.
Until
Yeah.
we fixed his shifter.
Hondas are bad about eating gear shifters. Oh, you can kill it.
Kill it.
That's rear pretty much assembled. We've got a skid plate here, and I tell you, it's
Let's do a little pounding on that before
they
we
work.
put it back on.
I mean, you can see. I mean, you imagine, you know, that right there is probably a rock or something I've slid over and dropped on, and you know that's cast aluminum.
It's all cast aluminum.
And if this were to have an impact on this like that, it would destroy it. I mean, it'd be done. You may get one good ride out of it. It'd just be done. You destroy it. So we're going to beat some places out of this.
Yeah. Make it prettier.
Make it prettier. Like paint.
Yeah.
Okay. Little body work action here. I don't think that hole's supposed to be there.
No. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
It's just mangled where it's hit. I mean, you can see that's taking some good impacts.
That's rocks. Okay. Putting the skid plate on.
After some dent removal.
You can see what it packs. I mean, it truly. Love my Craftsman ratchet. The only thing I'd pick over this ratchet right here, I'm not gonna lie, would probably be a snap-on ratchet, but it'd have to be a good ratchet. Don't over tighten this stuff. It's very, very easy to over tighten stuff on this, I'm telling you.
Battery lights on. Yeah.
Out of one project into another one. This is the tools that you're going to need. Yes, vice grips aren't really what you should use on them axle nuts. I ended up getting a pipe wrench. What size you think more, Dad? 26? No, it's bigger than that. Then maybe like 36. Anyway. You need two 10mm wrenches. You need a 12mm wrench. You should use a ratchet and 12mm socket. It doesn't have to be deep well, but eliminates the need for an extension. When you upgrade from a 250EX axle to a Recon axle have bigger hub nuts. That won't work. That come off of the EX axle. Yes, there is difference. But these... Oh, come on. Come off there. Clearly different. Clearly different. So, the Recon axle nut is beefier, I would say, because of the hub style. You have more. They want to flop more, and you can run bigger tires on a Recon.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, though. Put a grease fitting in. Make sure you grease her up real good there. And that's how you do brakes on a 250EX.